Welcome to a new video where I'm gonna be interviewing beautiful Catalina about her 24 only water fast. She did that for several health goals that now she's gonna tell us. So this is gonna be a really interesting interview. Hello, Catalina.
Hello.
By the way, she's my wife, and I'm her husband.
Yeah.
So tell us, Catalina, what motivated you to do this water fast? In other words, what were your health goals?
Okay. Well, when I first heard about water fasting, I thought it was crazy, right? How most of you first timers might think about it. So I was super standoffish at first, but then the more and more positive results I started seeing in people, the more and more amazing stories I heard, I said, okay, if it's working for so many other people, it has to work for me too. So the goals that I had were, I was trying to heal epilepsy. I had epilepsy since the age of 12. For 22 years, I was on medicine. So I really wanted to get rid of that, especially because I wanted to get pregnant and I wanted to have a medicine-free pregnancy and just go into motherhood without any medications. So, especially because that medication is very strong and there could be side effects to the baby. So that was my main goal. My second goal was to detox and cleanse my body before my pregnancy. I wanted to have the best pregnancy possible, so I wanted to fast beforehand, to cleanse my body, get rid of anything that wasn't meant to be in there, and just create the best possible environment for my baby, my future baby. So those were my two main reasons of doing my water fast. Yeah.
Important reasons, I would say.
Yeah. And also I had gotten into a biking accident previously, and there were still things in my body that were not fully healed, and I was hoping that this would really speed up my recovery. So those were the three main things.
Wow, this is very important. It wasn't just weight loss or digestive issues, was like big things. Okay, so you, as you mentioned, you slowly started believing in the power of water fasting, or in the power actually of the body, what the body can do when it has the opportunity, right? It releases that healing powers that it has.
Exactly.
So how was your process? I mean, did you experience any physical challenges?
So before the fast, remember, I had to slowly wean off my epilepsy medicine. So I was taking lamotrigine, Lamictal, and I had to slowly wean off that. So once I finally weaned off that, I was able to do my fast. I know there are some medications, I think hormonal medications you can take during a fast, but otherwise you want to not be on medication. And besides that, I felt I didn't have any mental blocks. I wasn't hungry. What I was feeling was lots of stomach issues. My stomach was kind of burning through it I think it's because of all the medication I had been taking. I had been taking medicine for so long, and then when I was in the hospital for 2 months, I was just receiving boatloads of medication all day long, and to kill the painkiller, because I had broken 30 bones, right? So I just had, my whole body was full of toxins from these medications. And I really believe that was what these stomach pains were. It was like I had these crazy belches and this energy was like leaving my body. It was not normal, these belches. It was like coming from a different universe. But that was really it. It was kind of a roller coaster journey for me of energy wise. But I was laying down a lot. I was definitely low energy. But the other people that I had seen that were fasting at the same time as me, they were feeling good, and they were...
Yeah, it all depends the process, but it's totally fine to be with low energy. That means that your energy is inward healing, right? It's not that energy disappeared. It's still there, but it's internal. It went internally.
So I lost in those 24 days maybe around 21 pounds, and so I got pretty light, pretty skinny, but I was able to gain it all back super
fast.
Yeah.
So I imagine here, if you're viewing this, you might be wanting to know, and what happened?
Yeah. So since then, this was in 2020, and now we're in 2023, and I am still epilepsy medicine free, seizure free. I have gotten EEGs done on my brain, and they haven't seen active seizure activity. So I'm living my life how I had dreamt of, When I was 15, 16, 17, I remember asking my neurologist, will I ever get off this medicine? And he told me, no. Okay? And I really believed him until I met Fran and until I dove into this water fasting world. And then I tried it out, and I'm super proud of myself. I'm super proud that I trusted in the power of my body, and I trusted in this process, because I think that was the biggest thing, is trusting in this process. And I had a lot of fear of getting off the medicine. I had a lot of fear of having seizures again, And now my whole life, I have a normal life, I drive a car, I have my baby, I do everything,
You swim in the ocean.
Yeah. And I never have fear anymore. Also taking that pill every day also created some fear. I don't even think about it anymore, So I think that also helps, Taking that pill every day reminded me, oh, I'm epileptic. I have epilepsy. Now it's just like...
We never talk about it.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
It's not a topic of our
It used to
life.
be such a big topic in my life. I would tell everybody, just so you know, I have epilepsy, and it was a huge issue in my life, And
I imagine it created some identity, right? Which was destroyed, and you are rebirthed.
Yeah. So
to your new Katie.
Exactly. This, I think it was, my healing journey was, number one was the water fast, but also my diet changes, also my health changes.
This is very important.
Lifestyle changes.
The previous and the after. Yeah, exactly. Lifestyle, a healthful lifestyle, right?
Right. So it was all like a holistic journey for me.
Holistic approach. So this is important to understand that water fasting is not a magic solution, a magic pill, a quick fix.
Yeah.
Some people say it is because they want to sell it, but the truth is that it requires change in all aspects of your life.
Yeah.
And this is a great boost.
Yeah, this was like my, once I did the water fast, I was just so motivated to stay healthy, to keep a clean diet, to improve everything. Yeah,
to be the best version of yourself.
Right. When I was in the middle of my fast, I had so much mental clarity. I'd never had so much mental clarity before in my life. And I just jotted down on a piece of paper, like, all of my goals that I wanted for my life that I hadn't even really ever connected with before. But I was so sure, how I wanted to live my life, and everything was just so clear. I also had really beautiful spiritual connections. I had 2 really beautiful experiences, one
with guides.
Yeah, with guides came down and were just guiding me through the process. One moment, with my burning stomach sensation, I felt hands on my stomach, like healing hands, and just this voice saying, like, you're gonna be okay. And another voice, I had another time a teacher came and said that I was going to give birth to a really special baby in the future. All babies are special, but that was a really nice experience too. So yeah, it was hard for me to drink the water. I know at the center where I was, we were drinking between 4 and 6 liters a day. That was really hard for me. But yeah, it was an amazing experience.
You accomplished all your goals. You have a medicine-free life, pregnancy, a healthy baby, and heal epilepsy.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It was awesome. I had an amazing pregnancy, symptom-free. It was like, I didn't even, I knew I was pregnant just because I wasn't getting my menstruation. But I had no morning sickness. I never had nausea. I never, all the women talk about it. Like, sometimes I'm like, ooh, I would like to experience that just because everyone else. But I never, it was really great. I had so much energy during my pregnancy,
She was going for a run, for a swim, and yoga.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yes.
Super active.
So,
and that's our baby now. Our baby is like super fit, super healthy, doesn't get sick. Almost 2 years, and she's perfect health.
Yeah. So I really think that the fast, obviously our lifestyle, the foods I'm eating, my diet really helped with that, obviously. But the fast was just like this boost, that I needed just to really cleanse my body of eating the wrong foods for about 30 years, and taking medicines and taking drugs and alcohol and all that stuff that I had,
A reset.
It was a total reset, yeah. It was pretty crazy,
24 days.
And I remember before the fast, I was like, I'll never be able to do this. This is crazy, And then when I was in it was just like, it was great, yeah. I guess I felt a little bored. I never really experienced that, I was listening a lot to, I had a book on tape I listened to an hour a day, but I was really enjoying the resting because I'm a super active person. And it was like the first time in my life where I was able to just like not do anything and like it was totally fine, So I really actually enjoyed that aspect of just like lying down. Sometimes I would like play a puzzle, sometimes we'd play backgammon, but
read a book.
Yeah, it was just enjoying doing nothing, and
you
really,
allowed yourself.
Yeah.
There was allowance to rest.
Yeah.
Permission.
And it was a really crazy, it was a really interesting experience, also really getting to know myself, because I didn't have any distractions. I didn't have internet, I didn't have a phone, I didn't use the internet for 24 days, and I didn't have food to distract me. So I was just like, everything was here. I would talk to a couple people, but really it was all internal. And it was a really eye-opening experience for me to get to know, myself. Go inside, go deep inside, So, and just be with myself. And that was a really beautiful experience too, because I think I distract myself a lot in life, and this opportunity, let me really avoid that distraction. So that was great too.
You avoided
so much healing.
You avoided avoidance.
Yeah, and just like being okay with the uncomfort, with the discomfort that was going on, like breathing into it and being okay with it. That was key. Jeff Foster is an amazing author that I think his poetry, he has really short little poems that that are really, really powerful, and they were powerful during the fast. It just
Jeff Foster.
Yeah, just being open to feel.
Open to feel. Key.
Yeah.
Katie, last one. Would you recommend water fasting?
Yes, definitely. Game changer, life changer. I would love to do another one. I can't right now because I'm breastfeeding, but I'm looking forward to my next one, because it was just had so many benefits from it, and changed my life.
If someone's doubting
Super
if to do one or not,
I would say definitely do it. Try it out.
With supervision.
Supervision is really important, just so you feel safe, that what you're doing, everything is okay.
Yeah, and the motivation to continue, and the encouragement, and the emotional support.
That was super key. Yeah. You know, because it's a roller coaster. Sometimes you feel great and sometimes you don't. And when you're down, you need someone to, you know, pick you back up. But definitely changed my life for the better in so many different ways. And definitely recommend it.
Thank you, Catalina.
Thank you. Thanks for inspiring me.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Namaste.
Namaste.